welcome back to my channel once again. Okay guys, this is Footballpickz. So today I'm going to teach you guys on what to bet on when it comes to in-play games. By the word in-play I mean live betting. So I have been receiving constant messages from my fans telling me to drop a video stating what or how to bet on in-plays. Alright, today I have made up my mind to make a video and to put you guys through on what to bet on when it comes to in-play. So this is not a visual trick, but it can also work in visuals. It can also work in BetNiger's Zoom visual. It can also work in any sports visual when it comes to football. So this is gonna be the version 1.0 of this particular teaching. The version 2.0, version 3.0 will still come, but I will be laying the basics of my teachings today. On my next video or in my videos to come, I will be guiding you guys on how to use it in various sports. Alright, if I am allowed to say, when it comes to football betting, I think in-play pays very well. I have my own reasons of saying that. In-play, you can win easily when it comes to in-play, and you can lose easily when it comes to in-play. But for you to win, it depends on what you are playing. Guarantees if you are going to win or not. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys what you are going to bet on when it comes to in-play and how you can spot selections or market that you can win easily. So this particular teaching will center only on football. So on the next version of this particular teaching, I will be explaining in details on how to apply it on other sports. So, like I always tell you guys, the best bet the best market to go for in football betting for sports, for football, is the over market. Believe it or not, or anything that relates to goal market. Because the reason to play a football is to win a match and also to score goals. So for that reason, when it comes to in-play, I suggest, or I will say that it is advisable that you go for over markets or goal markets. So in this particular teaching, it's quite unfortunate that we do not have in-play matches going on. We just have 2 in-play matches in football, as you can see in front of your screen, but I'm going to explain to you what you are going to select or how you are going to spot on matches that you are going to go for in-plays, or the markets that you are going to bet on at any given time when it comes to in-play. Alright, so in order to establish this, the first rule of this particular teaching is you are going to find any match that you know that the underdog is winning. I will repeat that again. Go for a match that you see that an underdog is winning already, especially at the first half of the game. Let's assume that because there is no matches or any live in-play that suggests such odds where the underdog is winning already, that is the reason why I'm not giving, or I'm not showing you in front of your screen on what to go for. But let's just assume that Burnley is playing against Arsenal. Between these two teams, you agree with me that both home or at away, in either of, if Arsenal is going, okay, Burnley coming up against or playing against Arsenal, if Arsenal is playing either home or if Arsenal is playing Burnley away, Arsenal must be the favorite. So in this kind of game, and let's just say Burnley manages to just score the first goal. They have scored the first goal. In this kind of game, the percentage of that particular match playing over 2.5 goals, that is 3 goals plus, to come in that particular match, the percentage is 90%. Yes, because if Burnley as an underdog scores first, then Arsenal as the favorite will try to equalize that particular goal and to win the match as well. Arsenal might decide to come out in full force, then Burnley might capitalize on that and also score another goal, thereby leading to more goals coming in that particular match. So the first rule is to take note of the matches in which the underdog is leading first. Once you have dictated this, just go for the over market. You can go for the over 1.5 goals. The over 1.5 goal might be small as of that particular time. When it comes to first half, it might be small. But if you are going for the over 2.5 goal, it depends on the odd given on that particular game before the match starts. You will get a good and valuable odd for the over 2.5 goal, thereby betting that that 2 more goals will come in the match. So let's just say that Burnley is already leading by 1-0. So if you are going on over 2.5 goals, the percentage of that game playing of that particular selection coming through is 90%. But let's just say that the match has already produced 3 goals already and Burnley is leading. Burnley is winning Arsenal with 2-1, score lines like that at the first half. The percentage of that particular game scoring extra 2 goals is 70%. Yes, it's 70%, because they might decide not to score any other goal, and maybe in the second half they will decide to score just 1 goal. The favorite might equalize 2-2, or the underdog might score another goal. Then once that happens, the favorites will lose their strength, will lose everything, and the match might just finish like that, or might just play under. So the second rule is that you do not go for this particular, you do not apply this trick if the underdog is already leading with at least 3 goals, as in if 3 goals is already played in that particular match. You do not go for this trick. It is a no-no, because it's not gonna work. I'm not saying that it's not gonna work. If anything is bound to happen, but the percentage is very, very low compared to when the underdog is winning the match with 1-0. So I have discussed 2 things now. First, going for the match that the underdog is winning. Secondly, going for the match the underdog is winning with at least 1-0. I didn't say with 1 goal different, but at least the underdog is playing 1-0. But if the underdog is if the total goal already in the match have exceeded 3 plus, the possibility of 2 goals plus to come to in that particular match is limited. So I have discussed 2 things. This particular trick is working perfectly. I know this is football, anything is bound to happen, yes, but when it comes to in play, this is a perfect trick that works in football all the time. And I will advise you to always use this particular trick any day you notice that there are lots of game playing. especially during the weekends when you know that there are a lot of in-play matches playing. That is when this particular trick works perfectly. I'm not saying it's not gonna work in midweek, but make sure that the day anytime you're going to use this particular trick, there are a lot of in-plays, okay, and that will make you see games with such outcomes already. Okay, that will make you see games with what you see, and that's why I love using Sportybet. At least if to say that there is lots of in play, I would have shown you the examples of the matches that you are to go for. So I don't know for the V football here if there are odds like that. Let's just see if there is. Okay, as you can see now, Man City versus Luton. This is visual. This is visual. So this is what I'm talking about. Before this particular visual starts, Man City is the favorite and the Luton is the underdog. So in this particular type of game, this is what I mean. As you can see, Luton is winning already with 1-0. And this particular goal that came on the first half of the, because as you can see, they are just starting the second half. So Man City to score 2 goals in this match, or another 2 goals to come in this particular game now, as you can see, the chances is very, very high for 2 goals to still come in this particular match. But this is a visual game, okay? This particular trick was better in live, in real football, not in visuals. You can apply that in visual, like first, especially Bet Niger Zoom, but in Sportybet V football, the trick is not that effective, but very, very effective when it comes to Bet Niger Sports Zoom or real football, the live in play. So this is a scenario of what I am talking about, the kind of game I'm talking about. As you can see here, Man City, even at the second half, they are still, the bookmakers is still offering them 5.76 to still win this particular match. And okay, as you can see, Arsenal has already equalized. Man City has already equalized. Now it is now 1-1. So as you can see, the possibility of another goal to still come in this particular game, now the possibility is still high for Man City to even still score another goal, or for Luton to still score another goal. So this is an example of what I am talking about. So before this particular goal came, Man City goal came, Luton Town was winning Man City with 1-0. As you can see, Luton Town as of then was also having 1.79 odds to win the match, even when they are still winning Man City with 1-0. So before the match starts, they were the underdog. So these are the kind of games you go for. So this is a typical example of what, or the kind of games I'm talking about. So I mentioned 2 things here. So if you're able to stick with these 2 tricks, and lastly, I said that you have to go for this in any day that you notice that there are lots of in-play games, for you to be able to see good games with such outcomes. Okay, for you to see good games with such outcomes, so you can combo, or you can select like 3 to 4. You can make 3 to 4 selection, then you stake or you place your bet. I assure you of success. So this particular game now, Man City Luton, but the possibility of another goal to still come in this particular match is very high, despite the fact that this is a visual game. So this is an example of what I'm talking about. So if you apply this particular trick and apply every step which I have highlighted in this particular video, I assure you of a success. So alright guys, this is where we'll be ending today's segment. So I wish you guys best of luck. Don't forget, if you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions in the comment section, or my link to my WhatsApp is my number is pinned already in my profile. You can always message me on WhatsApp anytime, any day. Okay, but if you are doing that, please go straight to the point and ask your questions. Once I see your message, I will be able to give a response. So this is the version 1.0 of this particular teaching. The version 2.0 is still coming. The version 3.0 is still coming. And this is a trick that I have been using and is working perfectly for me. I wish you good luck, and I know that this particular trick will work for you if you apply every steps I highlighted in this video very well. Alright guys, thank you all for watching this particular video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That is very important. Share this video and like this video if you value our content. Stay tuned.